All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on our Sound Goblin Saturday gaming stream. It's a little lonely in the chat right now or in the voice chat, I should say, because I am, as always, your host, the Krampus, and my two co-commentators are not as of yet here. We're going to be starting a little early because a lot of what we're doing here is just going to be running through a dungeon and grabbing chests. Also, because I have some setup stuff to do before we get involved in the game proper. But we figure. But if you wonder why there's not going to be a lot of talking until a little bit later, that's why. If I end up getting anyone in the chat, please let me know. Oh. Well, that's not good. Says I'm not dropping frames in OBS, but I am getting some real bad kilobits per second on the bit rate here on Twitch. So we're gonna see how this goes. It may just not be a good day for streaming. Anyway. So, when last we left, we had just finished the first of the towers, since all the towers are now going crazy and throwing us into what the guide refers to as altered space, and I guess we'll go with it. Anyway. We've got some setup stuff to do because we have another guest. Zin here. So we need to get him properly equipped with everything. Buff stuff to him. Let's see. Orbment. You are completely empty on orbment, so let's go to the list. Oh, you're gonna get expensive to upgrade. Alright. Ah, Professor Pants. I don't know why I called him Professor Pants. This is why I need co-commentators. I'm lonely. Woo! Ancient quartz. So yes, now we get level 3. A lot of the rewards that are coming up are going to be level 3 crystals, so... Well, let's get the person we actually need to upgrade first before I start looking at vanity projects. Look, I have a controller again.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. You have not missed much. Basically, the only thing we've done is talk to the professor. The professor says we can now get level 3 slots on people. We're upgrading Jin slots to level 2 because we haven't used him since we got any courses that needed level 2. So he just never got an upgrade.
The side stream.
Oh, yes, side stream, sorry. You weren't here, so I didn't think about the side stream. That was my folly. Also, we are getting some weird reporting about the bitrate on the stream manager. OBS says we have not dropped any frames, but it's saying that we've got kind of a real bad bitrate. 2500 kbps, which is not great. So if you could pull up the stream and see how our stream is doing from a non-streamer perspective.
Well, let's see. Seems to be running okay.
Yeah, the preview looks fine. I just wanted to make absolutely sure, because that was a weird number to have it report on.
Also, our sound is fine. We should do it at the same time, but...
Okay. Excellent. Now, the other thing that they said was that upgrading the slot to level 3 will also increase its EP charge. So I want to see what they mean by that. Oh yeah, because Chloe jumped up like 150 EP points. I think. At the very least, she did definitely get an EP increase.
Yeah, that would be important.
Yeah.
That would also explain how you cast these high-end spells that cost a fortune.
Yeah. Alright, good to know. We absolutely cannot afford action 4s, and we are not going to get a grind point until probably the end of this chapter. Because this chapter looks like it's all just doing these alternate world towers, and we don't get a chance to go back to the ship for stuff. So I could, like, sit in the last dungeon and grind, but I'd have to be doing it on stream, and that would not be particularly pleasant to watch for anybody. It's better for us to just get through this chapter, and then when we hit the next chapter, which looks like a whole bunch of cleanup stuff, and going around to all the cities... That's when we can do some real grinding. Ooh. We are going to pick that up, though, because I like the idea of Jin just punching holes in things better. Jin. I don't care about Impede.
Hey, Chef.
Hi, Chef.
You don't say.
My arm is killing me.
Still?
Well, it was already recovering from throwing frisbees way too hard, and then painting.
The house?
Yeah.
Huh.
Inside.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. It's like, I thought you hired painters.
No, like the living room before we get the carpet put in.
Okay.
Yeah, not the outside, my god.
No. Like, no, you hire professionals for that. Good God.
Yeah. So we got our tier 3 unlock, right?
Yeah, we just talked to the professor. He just told us to unlock tier 3 stuff. Tier 3 unlocks also come with an EP charge increase. So
Oh,
for
okay.
every slot you unlock to Tier 3, you get more EP on a character. We tested this on Chloe. She got, I want to say... Thinking back on it, I think she only got like a 50 EP increase, but that's still like 50 EP per...
Yeah.
Slot
Before we
or
head
something like that.
out,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
uh,
Also, save again,
so
because I just didn't think...
as far as upgrading slots, I'll tell you what's coming up as far as tier 3 gems.
Uh-huh.
So we only did the first one so far. Here is... Okay.
Hit the wrong button.
So the one we're going to get in the next section
Mm-hmm.
is the Sapphire Gem, which is Art Attack.
Art attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it is a blue Art Attack gem.
Blue art attack gem. Okay.
It's effectively Mine 5. So make sure whoever you want that on has
Has a level 3 slot.
a level 3 slot for it. Okay, Chloe's Mine 4 is already upgraded to 3 slot, it looks like, so
Yeah.
Yes.
she can swap that for the Mine 5.
Can you have that and the Mine 4? Or they...
No. You can only have one of
Okay.
every type of...
Except they're
gem.
not mine, so you may be able to.
Oh, okay.
It
Huh.
is specifically the Sapphire Gem, not a Mine 4. It just has the same effect as a Mine 5 would have. So
Hmm.
they may be able to stack. I don't know.
We'll see when we get there.
I'm equipping you guys.
Huh? No, I was checking to see whether it was a free slot or if it was one of her specifically. Oh no, never mind. It shows on
Yeah,
the
they
actual
have-
graphic, the little
Yeah.
bracket
Yeah.
that's around it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I learned something today. I may have known that
Shows-
before and forgot it,
The-
but
The
whatever.
bracket shows the level. It also has a little dash thing next to it that shows the unlock level.
Yeah. Don't have enough money to do that one anyway. Oh well. Damn you, water quartz. Okay, so development. Not development. Files. Save game.
Wow, they're not even being subtle. The chest in the next one.
Someone's following us around with a spooky synthesizer.
Cube formation.
Cube. I am the shadow, the true self. Thank you, Tower. Thou art I, and I art thou. Thou shalt have my strength when performing fusions of the Tower Arcana.
Quick, Olivier, shoot yourself in the head. Summon your persona.
Not falling for that
Bang.
one, thank you.
Oh.
Okay. I wonder what kind of element we're gonna find here. The mind boggles. Oh, come on!
Like
How
I said,
many
they're not even
chests do
trying
we
in this
have
one.
left?
So
Just throw them in the
these-
front.
These 4 dungeons
Uh-huh.
comprise of a quarter of the chests in the entire game.
Jesus.
They realized they had more loot than they needed.
Fire septic.
The fire scepter area. Return back to field. Your firstborn child is mine.
Joke's on you. I don't have any of those.
It's all that chest clean.
Also, I have the controller back this time, so, hooray.
Here we go. Controller power. Go north first. Or east. According to the
East.
list.
Go east.
Up on the current locked screen.
Yep. It's a fire dungeon, alright. This is what happens when Jin is 7 levels behind everyone else. So we're gonna get into more fights than usual here.
Yeah.
Try and
It'd be
get
great if we get him Thunder God kick.
Yeah. Oh,
What
yes, we
level
talked
was
about
that?
Thunder God Kid last time.
What level's that?
I don't have a level list for it. At some point. It is possible to typically have it on him at this point, but that also
Right.
means you're actually using him on a regular basis.
Yeah. We don't really rotate party members because not really
Welcome back to the
Really?
group, Joshua.
Yep. But yeah, it's not really a thing for this game.
You can rotate party, and they make you rotate like some party. I'll keep going past it.
Yep.
Yeah.
They make you rotate some party members on a regular basis, but
They make you use specific people is what really comes down to, which,
yeah,
yeah.
they don't force you into full teams. So complete rotation.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, 1 or 2 people will be out of your party, and they'll come back next time you have a chance to change your party.
Yeah.
Now, the nice thing is he's getting increased XP compared to everyone else, so he's gotten 3 levels in 3 fights.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're fighting high-level enemies comparatively to him,
Yeah.
and the amount of XP you get is your level compared to the enemy level. That's why grinding's not super useful, just because you get reduced gains. But if you're lower level,
It goes pretty
you get
fast.
tons.
Yeah.
So cut south here after we have this monster. Cut south, then head all the way east.
You don't have an interrupt, okay.
No, he has the big self strength stuff. I just like that despite being 7 levels behind the party, he still has the most hit points.
Yep. He beefy. He beef.
Yep.
That's that. Let's move out.
Okay. So which way are we going?
So head south first,
Got it.
and then all the way east. He is not made for art attacks. They're going to 1 damage to this.
He is made to punch things in the face, and that's about it.
Pretty much. We're a true composer.
So it's mountain maids too.
Delicious.
Delicious. Oh, our first little taste of precursor madness.
So this whole outer ring is data thing. So just
Okay.
all the way around.
Alright.
Thanks, underground facility number 1.
We're to make
In
the
order to make
seal
the seal
mechanism
into a
reality.
we needed to
both copious amounts of energy and massive facilities. We to
something to something. First,
thought of using the Oriole itself.
Not itself, but yeah. Oriole responds to Blank's wishes and gives its boon. In other words, something wishing we thought that perhaps
Pull the needed amount of energy from the Oriole.
yeah, more than likely.
That first sentence is damn near illegible.
However, blank not probably there came or come to blank.
It did not come to pass. That did not come to pass.
Yeah, it doesn't help they don't want to tell you any of the nouns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shortly after the Oriole ceased.
Something. That's auto something. Automate. No. That's particular.
To simply something
Simply blank.
bestowing it. It's something to simply blank bestowing its gifts
Regardless of regardless of the wishes of the blank.
yeah. Okay. And then just go around the ring.
Yep.
Going all around the ring, fighting monsters that you see. Fight your cares away.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm gonna try Go Rock.
And Vince knows what I was going for.
Nicely done.
Okay. Well, this one's 3 and 4.
3 or 4. Something was something roughly something are
100 are beneath the earth.
some number of arg.
Yeah, so something on
Something
A
dark
unit
side.
measured
Something,
between 100 and 900 arg.
beneath the earth on the eastern side of the lake.
Something
The
like-
actual lake that they named.
Yeah.
allowing our
Well,
accepting
something.
No, not limitations. Just the location where the something's gathered more efficiently. The land beneath the blank was a spiraling, sparkling something. This was real badly fragmented.
Yeah, this one is real badly fragmented.
The construction had little effect on it.
Next. While avoiding the something of the something.
Collected the mythology we had. And try. Alright, hurried to complete the underground facility.
Maybe storing all their information in data crystals is not the best option. They seem to have some serious degradation issues.
Do you know there actually was a very brief time when they were trying to do that legitimately in the real world?
What, putting them on data crystals?
Or not on data crystals, but on like a stone and mineral medium.
I can see that. Glass actually works really well for
Yes, actually.
that kind of stuff.
Provided it's properly like taken care of and you don't get scratches.
Yeah.
off or nothing.
That's the same
Um,
most things. I
but-
mean, a hard drive actually lasts a decent long time as long as you, I don't know, throw it in the microwave. Run magnets over it.
But it was a thing where it was an offshoot of the Blu-ray technology, so it used like Blu-ray burner drives, the special kind of Blu-ray burner drive, so it ended up just being something else you had to buy anyway. I was like, oh, it works with Blu-ray discs, but you still have to buy the special burner to make it work. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Look at fist.
Okay. While the construction of the underground facility
While the
was
construction of the underground
underway.
facility was underway, something additional construction
Structures.
or structures.
Chairs. On the fringes of the surface. I'm gonna guess because that's A, it's, Oh, no, that's a separate...
It's
Noun.
definitely not.
That's a
Oriole.
separate noun, yeah. Whose... Tower... Tower wave points ever towards the Oriole? No.
Probably whose outer tower wall points at
Outer wall points in towards the Oriole.
or towards the
before-
Oriole.
that surround the Oriole. So the four things that they're talking about is probably the towers as we know them.
Almost certainly.
System of...
This one is also garbage.
and are as vital as the seal as the underground facility. Okay. Something about being as vital as the underground facility was.
Towers.
It's not a mystery, it's fighting these robots.
Like most robots, you pull water, no doubt.
Not done yet.
Well, yeah, you need to make sure they have a weakness, at least they get rebellious.
Yeah.
Take that, robot.
Casting our eye beyond the veil? Beyond the something.
Yeah.
We saw it after the something slumbering in the... Or sleeping, yeah. In the ruins. That
Definitely
rest...
not ruins, because there has a T in it.
Huh? No. Sleeping in the blank ruins. That rest deep beneath the earth. And requested to... heavy corruption. However, under the watch of the Oriole. Does it come to the...
This is a very
Conclusion.
intricate plot of whatever the hell the ancient civilization was up to in the events of the time.
Yeah.
And we're going to learn that something really simple and stupid. I'm going to be either disappointed or relieved, I'm not sure which.
Oh no, it's AI Apocalypse. I'd put any amount of money on AI Apocalypse.
No. See, the Oriole was designed to make toast.
So
Yeah,
what they
so-
were actually trying to do was turn the entire planet into a ship so they could fly around for reasons.
That
One
comes
guy
to the
wanted to turn the
conclusion
entire planet into a ship so he could fly into another planet.
that its first priority was the of the city, and therefore the elimination of any
Blank
unknown obstacles to... So, to defend the Oriole, it proceeded with the installation of these...
For the construction of these.
construction of these under the guise of monitoring the septium veins.
See that?
Okay, and that's all the crystals.
Static crystals.
So,
Okay.
so we go the other way around here.
Cut north here.
Yep.
I'll
Fight
fight
this
that
robot.
monster first as well.
Fight this robot.
Explodebot. Explodebot does so much more than explode.
Zin, could you move a little to the left? Oh, sure. Bam!
I hate you all. No wonder I don't join you for your adventures.
It's not my fault they forced a melee character into our party and then,
Oh, the Genbu staff.
Genbu, shell. It's a
Oh,
glove
shit. Yeah, I
for...
got a staff. Bleh.
Ah! Chesty is bright.
Still, what are you doing here?
And the Suzaku bow.
Oh.
For the bow user.
We have a bow user.
Yeah, technically a crossbow, but...
Yeah. So, nothing but better. Got it.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Fight, big robot! Fight,
Fight robot.
big robot. You gotta fight the big robot. Surely this robot can't explode.
Impossible.
There we go. Thing.
But hold on. Go
What's
back
up?
to that orbit screen.
Yeah. Yes, there's an empty orbment slot that we can't use.
Oh, we don't have a.
We can only have one status at a time, and the ability to critical counts as a status. And there's no other.
I mean, is there a
Earth gem.
particular reason why you don't put? Oh, Strike's not an Earth gem. It's a.
No, Strike is a time gem. Or a space gem.
Okay, well, why don't you unequip Strike so you can equip like Poison, Petrify, or Mute into that empty slot, and then you can put something else in place Strike.
Because I'd rather he get the critical chance.
I mean, it matters less with him not hitting very hard right now. Mind is useless on him because he's on
Yeah.
You have nothing else you can put on him?
There's not. Like, he'll go up to 107 arts defense, which is still garbage. It's the same reason why we don't put mind on him.
What about Bead? Gives him a chance to interrupt when he punches.
With a 15% success rate, which is a garbage success rate.
I mean, it's your 10% chance rate to crit, so.
Yeah. Does something at least.
That's that. Let's move out.
Levels.
Shoot Exploding robot?
Oh, started it up. Okay, so there's the teleporter. Oh,
Yeah.
alright. So everything else that we're seeing, we access through some other teleporter. Got it.
Correct.
I hate when they do that. Tilburg
It's south
Races.
first.
South first?
That just in the middle is a monster trap.
Wait a second. Chests don't have tear ducts.
Chests don't have teardrops.
EP charge 3. Oh no, axe robots!
They want to ask you a question.
Ah, I knew it was coming.
Hey, over here, Yella.
You fools. Seems one of the guys who actually needs healing. Get pumped! Use the swole in your soul.
Fantastic spell if you're dead.
Hey, like that guy. Thunder God kick.
Thunder kick.
There we go.
Yay.
Got the Ruby Talisman.
Maybe you check again.
We'll test out Thunder God kick in the next fight we get into.
So the trick about Thunder God Kick is it does hits equal to the number of enemies that are hit by it, or in the AoE. It hits everyone in the AoE, but does hits for every person in the AoE. Every target in the AoE. So the more things you have to get in it, the better off it is, and it has busted scaling.
Oh, hey, buddies. All people who are not Zin need to move. Zin, display for us your martial arts prowess. Okay.
They messed with the wrong
The
guy.
thing about Thunder God Kick is that it basically has your S-craft damage scaling on it.
Nice.
And does extra hits for each target. It does an extra hit like in everyone for each target hit, which is why you can use it if he's leveled up and actually has proper stats and whatnot, and can get all the stuff in the boss fight coming up grouped together. He can knock off like 3/4 of the boss's health in a single god kick. Also, it only costs 20 CP.
Yep.
That's not bad.
Like, if we'd been using Jin for the whole game, if we picked him instead of Agate,
That's that thing.
then he would be in a
Let's
real
move
good
out.
position right now.
Yeah. You mean what you were, I think, originally doing?
Yes, before we learned that Agate had actually gone through character development and growth and become a better, more well-rounded character. I'm sorry, I'm just not used to that. I'm used to JRPGs having their characters be slightly better by the end of the game and still be raging colossal assholes.
You want to go west first.
West first, got it. Fight these monsters first, got it.
That's that thing. Not done yet.
Ooh, another level. What level are you at? You are 65 compared to everyone's 70. So you're getting there.
Yeah.
That's
The teleporter. Grab everything that isn't nailed down. There is an open every chest in the game.
there is.
There's an open every chest and specifically read the thing for each chest.
Yep. At which point you will be told, "Congratulations, you did that thing that we said you should
Oh
do."
no, Arch attack and defense.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he gets 55 total agility now, and an additional move.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's like this dungeon has items for Jin or something.
These dungeons will bind for everyone.
Yeah.
Well, this is
That's
also
right.
the dungeon where we're dealing with the Dialoglyph, so...
This dungeon has the Blue Falcons work for anyone. Or an alien.
Yeah.
The Blue Falcons work for anyone. Well, no,
Yeah,
they
they have-
really work for anyone male. That
Yeah,
is.
anyone may. But they have Jin's weapon here, but they have other people's weapons here too.
Hmm.
It's basically you get a weapon upgrade throughout the course of these 4 dungeons. There's a weapon upgrade for everyone.
Yeah.
Keep going north.
Yep, fight this other guy.
Let's fight this other robot.
All robots must be smoked. Chainsaws.
Who gave this robot a chainsaw?
Well, that takes care of that.
He bought it with his credit card. Which way?
North.
North. Got it. Invisible wall there for a second. Taiji Garb. Yes.
Better in every way. That's not, we already took it.
Yeah.
Okay, go every direction but south first. Delicious Zerm powder, yes. Not that one. But south.
Piece of cake.
And this one's a monster chest.
That's right. Get close together. Bunch up. Bring Estelle. And Joshua.
Burn everything.
Surprise! Thunder God Kate got nowhere. Bam! By God, Kane! Someone has to stop this madness. So I said the universe still hates Joshua.
Go.
Well, you know.
Oh, Long Barrel 3.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You're no fun, game. Look, you know Jin would be the kind of crazy idiot who'd learn something like the distending arm punch or something like that. Where he, like, dislocates all of the joints in his arm so he can punch farther. It's the ultimate martial arts technique. You can only do it when you're high as balls. I don't care about pain. By the way, does anybody have any cocaine? I need to go fight the dire wolf. Missed him twice. There we go. That's a much more respectable 916 on a regular punch.
Yeah.
Keep getting there.
Yeah. Actual 0. I'll be honest, my brain kind of skipped a few beats there, and I just completely forgot what I was doing at that moment. It's like, oh, I'm gonna run up and hit it. No, the explosions. Let's eat some food. More mountain man stew. Delicious. I went backwards. Aha! The Sapphire Gem.
Yes, the Sapphire Gem.
Wrong thing. Sorry, I was thinking Sapphire Amulet for some reason. So let's try this out. Nope! Counts as a
No,
mind.
okay. So it does count as the
Yeah.
mine, but it is the best mine gun you can get.
That's specifically why it says, like, Mind 5 down at the bottom there.
Yeah. It is effectively the mine 5 gem. As it is named.
We got no new blue magic off that. Oh well.
No, presumably because any new board magic is going to be weird combinations. We can check the file.
Yeah, Blue Ascension is the... Oh no, Coctus
Yeah.
Coctus.
Coctus.
is the
And Latirol. I don't know if we have Latirol,
lot
which is a map-wide.
Yeah, that takes
that
air
has
though.
Approximately all. It takes air, yes.
Yeah, we would have to throw.
So does Coctus.
We would have to throw a bunch of air onto her. We just have to sacrifice everything that's currently on her that isn't air and swap over to air.
Not necessarily.
Well, Shield 3 by itself gives 5 green crystal.
How much does Shield 4 give? I think we have one of those on someone.
We have it on Scheherazade.
Well, check. How much does Evade 4?
Evade 4 does 8.
Okay, so it should be 8. You just need something else that gives 4 at that
But
point.
we also need more space.
Actually, all you really need is the equivalent to the emerald gem or whatever it is. The gem that's going to be one of the green effects. It'll be worth 12. You just have to have another tier 3 gem to cover for it. Well dead.
Yep.
They messed with the wrong guy.
Turns out you can deal with robots by drop-kicking them.
Yeah. Look, like half the Capcom games I've played have already proven that. Magic.
Piece of cake.
Ow, you punched me. Take that, Joshua. How do you know my name and why do you hate me? You know what you did.
They messed with the wrong guy.
We know.
We are the precursors. We know everything. Actually, we're coming to the end of the dungeon, right?
Thereabouts, yeah. Go the path first.
Other path?
And there's a healer thing at the end of the dungeon.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking, is like, you don't really need to use,
Another yin and yang.
Yep. The Yin Yang gem is actually real good. To have, like, one on the party, because it's haze and heal. But it's basically just a heal gem for anybody else.
South. But it's also weird.
Oh yeah, it's also extra, like, blue experience for things.
Nicely done.
Experience strangeness because of it. Or, septic because of it. South
Yeah,
first.
south
Yeah.
first. Next last year. Tyrol. Jelly beans. The proxy puppet.
That is all the chests in this dungeon.
Okay, cool.
All 35 chests in this dungeon.
We're gonna fight this
Including
last
the
robot.
7 in the first room that are just there because.
Joshua.
Suck, Joshua.
Never change, Joshua. Still gotta clean up after your messes. Again.
Yeah, as it turns out, they designed Treasure for about 4 times the amount of dungeons than they actually had. So they just said, screw it, and shoved them all in here.
Where are we putting all the Where are we putting all of the level 3 Septus? What level 3 Septus? Oh shit.
I mean, there's not much level 3 Septus in these dungeons. There's one in each.
Wait. Did we get one in the previous dungeon?
No,
Okay.
you didn't have the ability to get level 3 Septus unlocked for the first one. Or to unlock level 3. Also, I'm guessing the next dungeon is the lazy dungeon.
What's the lazy dungeon? Or is it just the dungeon that we fight the little girl in?
It is not the dungeon we fight the little girl in. But I don't have a map for the next dungeon
Oh.
because the guide literally says, you know what, map maker objects. This place is a straight line.
Oh, okay.
No, the next dungeon should be, what's her name? The bell one.
Yeah, it's Luciola
Something.
or Luciola.
Character we will never remember the name of.
Yeah, she is the bewitching bell.
Yeah.
Deathmatch.
Alright,
That-
so what's the special thing about this one apart from the fact that we have to fight cats with swords?
So he has 3 steel cougars with him. It's great if you can get them all together so you can Thunderheart kick all 4. Steel cougars will use Windblade as they move around, dealing damage during one's trajectory. They use Cleave Shot, which deal damage plus like Blink, thing. Walter will use Sonic Shot to deal heavy damage to anyone surrounding him. Use Infinity Combo and Sonic Shot to deal heavy damage. His S-Craft Ultimate Blows deal quote-unquote devastating damage and inflict faint in the medium area. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
If you get everything grouped together, Thunder God Kick is bonkers here. If you're not able to get everything together, do Thunder God Kicks, then usual tactic, S-Cracks when you get crits and such. Chain Grafts. Apparently it's not a hard boss fight.
As expected.
Hey, over here, Gilla.
Can't talk with them. Got it.
No, it's a boss.
I figured you could taunt the ads.
It's a boss. Yeah, don't forget about yellow casting.
What was that?
I said you're already casting anti-septal.
I'm not casting Anti-Septol, but I'm casting Clock Down, not Orbital Down.
Oh, over them, yeah. The odds defense one.
Yes.
That was actually a decent clock down.
Yep. They moved into just the right spot.
Yeah.
Let's see. Does he resummon these cats?
No.
Oh, okay.
You'll have to kill all of them, but he does not resummon them like
Yeah.
Little Man does.
So he has no elementals, and they have no elementals. So. Overlord fight.
That's both the bombs? You could do chain 3. I think chain 3 is large.
Select it, please. Thank you. Okay.
Yep.
Yep, there we go.
You ready? Right.
Okay.
Bird! Chain 5! Sieg's here! That's a lot of blood. It's fake blood, though. It's like theatrical blood. These are really just,
Oh,
like,
fake blood.
cats they got from, like, an ancient precursor movie set.
It looks more intimidating than it actually is.
Ah, and still not until you hit all the cats, too.
Yep.
Never got to abuse Thunder God Kick, unfortunately, but oh well. Didn't
Yeah.
need it.
Just punch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This fight's not hard, so...
Yep. Drop a rock on him.
As it turns out, Walter the Direwolf is not actually that dumb, despite what the game's trying to make you think.
Walter the Direwolf showed up with 3 cats.
I'm pretty sure at this point you can just do a giant chain of S-Crafts to kill him.
Yep.
I feel like you need to save TP because you're going to get into another dungeon.
This ends here.
Hey, remember when you were gonna cave my head in? Oh, it's only fair that Jin get the final one on this.
Yeah. Okay, now we have to kill Cat.
Yep.
A robo cat with a knife, I think, is repeat.
Also, that art defense, I know we said it before, but it bears repeating. That art defense lasts for a disgustingly long time, and I love it.
It never wore off the last fight. I think it may just be for the fight.
Yeah. Which is amazing and great.
Yes. A great. There,
Savor
punch
the
that.
victory. We earned it.
That's about what I expected.
Yeah.
I'm not owned, you're owned. Why? Because I say so. Even though you literally all just stood in front of me screaming buff names, and then shoved your fist into my mouth a few minutes solid. I get to win because fuck you.
Then kicked me repeatedly in the face? It really hurt.
Sorry, I had to take care of a spider.
Spider. Move off. Spider. Fine. They're charged into strike, and you always get F class. They can interrupt before it's done.
See, I'm torn about this fight.
Oh.
On the one hand, we're literally just slamming Ken dolls together at this point. But on the other hand, I'm so grateful this game is not making me do a one-on-one boss fight with Jin and Direwolf.
Yep.
Yeah.
Take that, pillars.
I'll take it. Now, admittedly, the sprite work on display is pretty good here. You got that real complicated, like, hand motion from Zin there.
Yep. Also, wavy particle effects.
Also, where's your button?
That's horseshit, and that might be the worst thing this game has done from a story perspective. This is not fucking Zoids. You let these two fight to the death.
You're not allowed to have the final fight. You're not in the final dungeon yet.
Then
Yep,
just
fight 'em
have
again somewhere.
then just have the dire wolf like hop off the tower and onto a ship after he says, like, tell you what, next time we fight it'll be the final time. You win, I'll tell you how the old man really died. There, that's all you had to do. This is
Come on.
horseshit.
We all know how the old man died. He killed him.
What? Yes, Walter killed him. He said as much. Everyone in this conversation already knows that Walter killed the old man.
Yeah.
Walter's implying there's some other thing about the old man's death.
Hello there, Vermilion.
Hello, Vermilion.
You're just in time to see this fight between two martial artists get broken up.
By plot.
You're right, Walter, you don't, because, well, okay, number one, you're a shitlord, so anything you say automatically it's broken. Number two...
But you are literally under no obligation to tell us.
Yes. Yep. And the tower shuts off, and everything goes back to normal.
Because we get here just in time to interact with the game enough to, or interact with the people up here for long enough for this to happen in a dramatic moment.
See, there's your jump off the tower you wanted earlier. It just took longer than you wanted to get there.
Things happened in between that I am not particularly happy with, but whatever. Down below.
You should be fine. Oh god, my legs!
It's alright, we can clone him.
And we never saw Walter again.
We've been actually fighting Direwolf the Fourth. The fourth clone of Direwolf. Who keeps doing dramatic shit and eating the inevitable consequences of it. The music in this game is awesome, Vermilion Dervish. I will absolutely agree with that.
I mean, it shouldn't be hard to meet her. She's just in.
Yeah, she's just in Zeiss. Go to Zeiss.
Go to the Zeiss Guild. No. Know where she works.
This is our first time going through Vermilion. No spoilers, by the way. A blanket statement that.
Yeah.
No spoilers. We are experiencing this for the first time.
Yeah, it would be nice if we got the crossbill, but there are translation patches out for it.
Yeah. It is playable where we are, so.
And at least it's not super important to, like, throw the cult for free.
Oh no, it's the Dinglehopper! I refuse to call her by her name.
That's okay, I can never remember it anyways.
It's the Bewitching Bell.
Yeah.
Like, I know what her name is in Ouroboros, I just don't give a shit. Out of everyone in Ouroboros, she makes the least impact and is clearly giving the least amount of fucks.
She is a filler character if I've ever seen one.
She's the person
She
who
is there because
she's the person who
she's there because they formed that group. Yeah.
Yeah. She is the person who goes to the timeshare so she can get the free coupons to Arby's. Or, like, she's dating the guy who LARPs, and he insisted on bringing her, but she's, like, sitting at the sidelines just eating a Fig Newton. Like, man, I hope this is done soon. Dodges a casually thrown beanbag.
Cell phone reception is terrible out here.
Why are the orphans there?
Well, obviously.
Let's get murdered by knife dogs.
No, they're actually elite troops.
Oh, okay, they're getting chased. Got it. Everyone else from town is dead. It's only the orphans. Not really a big fan of the Yes series, unfortunately, Vermilion.
Yeah, I played into the Fury. Oh no!
Oh. It's B Squad. B for barely involved in the second part.
Well, you know.
Have a good one, Vermilion.
Yep, have a good one.
Yep.
Thank you for joining in.
The hell? She's cheating.
Off the
You
bat.
clearly can't. Yeah. You clearly can't walk there. Barely rendered.
She's walking outside the bounds! By Zeus!
Time to take these orphans back to jail. That's his plan.
I don't care if the world's ending, you've got shoes to make.
She's making a cobble themselves.
Great, now we're all hard. Guy with the spooky synthesizer keeps following us. Just Olivier's hair and like the tip of the keytar he's got sitting in the bushes. I'm not here. Do 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 do. See, this isn't a problem because Cher is part of our usual team.
Yes, Cher is
Yeah.
team for this one.
So, Chloe?
Oh yeah, Chloe.
Great.
Sorry, Josh was still a recent addition to the team, so I kept seeing dark-haired person who isn't Scheherazade as Chloe.
Hmm.
I was like, oh, we can take Jin. And I was like, oh, wait, no, we don't have Chloe in the party yet. No, take her. She's mandatory.
So there's one thing you need to do on your ship.
Okay.
You need to go to the back balcony.
Back balcony. Got it.
Yeah.
Cat. Antoine. I knew that's where this was going, and I still love it. Okay.
Gamma Jack, something you can only get if you have Chloe in the party and you do that conversation.
Does that mean we have all 10 volumes of Gambler Jack?
I don't know if there's only
It
10.
does, yeah. Well, okay. We have,
We have.
I will reiterate, we have all volumes up to volume 10 of Gambler Jack.
Yeah.
There may be more in the future, but 10 is the number we have for now. We didn't miss 9.
So the tier 3 that you're gonna get in the next one is attack.
Okay, so we need a tier 3 that can take a red slot.
If someone has, so upgrade his tier 3.
Yeah, we're gonna upgrade Joshua's.
His attack to a tier 3.
Hunger. And we also wanted
We need an evade for?
we were talking about giving Chloe more wind.
Yeah, but she needs 12 with an evade 4 on its own. Won't get. She needs effectively the evade 5. Or one of the other green 5 gems.
No, Chloe's got 5 right now. If we put...
Yeah, from shield. So I guess we want to get rid of something that isn't blue.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah, because there's nothing else I want to lose on her.
Correct, that's the problem.
Yeah.
That's why you need to wait till you get
Yeah,
the tier 3. Just the tier 3 with 12.
Oh, we're looking at magics. $16 and $15. That's not really
For what?
possible. For Gaia Shield?
Well, you don't need Gaia Shield. You just need Earth Wall.
Yeah. Yeah, that's 8 and 4.
Yeah, 8 and 4. 8 you can do... Chloe could get 8 off a single tier 4 Earth Gem if you replace Shield. She wouldn't have the wind attack spells anymore, but she'd have enough Earth What are you doing?
Swapping where the EP cut and the defense are, because that gives her Earth Wall. Wait, no?
No.
She has 8. It's 8 and 4, right? Yeah. It's 8 and 4 for Earth Wall.
They're not on the same.
Right.
They have to be in the same set.
Yeah.
Also, she's much better off casting attack spells than casting Earth Wall, considering she's our highest art attacker. Like, Chloe is better off casting Earth Wall just because, like, she's our healer, and she doesn't have a side art attack. Our attack doesn't matter for the person casting our attack. I just replaced the shield 3 with a defense 4. That's all I need to do. You have a defense 4, you just upgrade your slot.
Yeah, we can't upgrade our slot. Okay.
And it flops up around so you can get an upgrade one in there.
Takes 2.
Everything she has uses 2 requires 2.
Yeah. No, well, something to think about for grinding.
Yeah.
To the straight line dungeon.
Yep.
They say of the Acropolis where the Dinglehopper is. There are no straight lines.
Really, it should be the Jingle Hop.
Let's see. Was it the element of the first dungeon?
The first dungeon was the wind.
Right, so we've done wind, we've done fire, so this is water.
Yeah.
And the earth dungeon, which is just filled with dirt.
It's a solid thing of dirt.
To throw you off, it's going to be an unconventional element.
Ah,
No.
poultry. The elemental plane of half-melted nacho cheese. Tensor's breathable nacho. Did you ever want to snort a nacho? Too bad.
Delicious.
A nose cho. Okay. Check behind us first. Nope. Fight some dudes. Fight some dudes. Fight the robots.
That's that.
Robots never got a turn.
it.
Cute looking to get one of the
Yep. What's up, robot? Is this Petrosphere? Ah. Move down.
Yeah.
Just an earthquake. Hit everything with an earthquake.
Yeah. The all area attack.
And a large area attack.
Arrow still. That's calling it the upgrade version of
Aerial, yeah.
area. Back it first.
Die. You're only prolonging the inevitable.
I'm pretty sure you were also uninjured. So.
Lightly injured from the air.
I know you took some damage from
Alright, we rule.
Air. Whoosh.
air attack.
That's that then. Let's.
Everything burns! Everything in the water dungeon burns!
They burn the robot.
Done yet.
You fool it.
Nicely done.
Oh no, a water explosion. Check the chests. Okay.
Yeah, in the second area, there should be 6 chests and a data crystal.
Piece of cake.
We're low on water septith. We need all the water septith we can carry.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Nobody saw me do it.
There's nothing. What the hell is Grand Stream?
Apparently that's just an all attack.
And all. Okay.
Oh.
That is just, I'm tired of aiming right now.
Or an enemies are really spread out.
Oh,
sort of
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
There are legitimate reasons to use it.
God, it's expensive.
Yeah, it is. You need a lot of spread out targets to really justify that one. Which, granted, happens, but...
You want to use fire. Remember?
She doesn't have fire.
Well, that takes care of that.
She has no fire. Fire has not. Blech. Alright, murder the fish.
Murder the fish.
Planeteers. Somebody's murdering the fish. Those are robots. Oh. I don't give a shit then. I still learned Chain 3. Excellent. Ouch. How depressing.
All must eventually be open and have their insides ripped out.
Pour more fire on the water. Burn the water.
Burn it to the ground.
Burn to the ground. Burn, 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 burn.
Honey.
Well, that takes care of that.
So many old robots explode.
Brain made of M80.
Brains, armor, other parts as well, circuit boards.
Oh no, we must fight Big Robot. Big Robot with what looks like smaller robot piloting it? It's got little, like, robot snail inside?
Gundall beat.
Can't call for help if you're dead.
Oh, are we done already?
Unless you're in the Payday universe. Okay. We were working on...
The underground
Okay.
something.
Unbeknownst to us, our real plan was uncovered, or was discovered by the Oriole. The Oriole.
Yeah.
All of our comrades will... That's... something...
Here's just one of our comrades. What?
One of our comrades will something.
To something production of the aerials, something simulations, and he was lost to us.
However, the silver lining in this disaster was that this comrade was not part was not aware of the full scale of the plan. But the information it gleamed from his mind, the Oriole blah, 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 on our underground facility by the lakeside.
And it paid no attention to the
something Berg or the device tower.
towers. Ah, yeah, something bug.
What do we make? Something. No chests. Okay.
In this section 3, the treasure chest right in the center, which is a monster chest.
Okay. Ah, monster chest. And 4 monsters.
Yeah.
yet.
Fight the robot fish.
Fight, 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 fight.
This is true cloak and dagger. 20% chance of just death.
Oh, are we done already?
Kill it.
Piece of cake.
It's not enough. I need more Septith.
More blood.
It is the old blood. By Yharnam, no. The cinnamon sugar swirls on every bite. Doesn't taste.
Taste you cannot see.
Ah, Bloodborne.
Yep.
That is a game I'd really love for them to port over to PC. Hopefully with a better port than they gave Horizon Zero Dawn. I still need to try the latest patch, but as of the patch before that,
You still have
it was,
crashing issues.
it was still crashing at the same place every time, no less.
Like, the annoying thing is there's people who have literally no issue with it whatsoever.
Yeah, exactly.
People who have tons of problems.
Yeah.
It's like, it's either fantastic if it works for you, or awful if it doesn't.
I know in
verbs.
between. Yeah, it's verbs indeed.
TV series, dude. Now's the perfect time to use one of those giant full map decks.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Sure.
I would kind of like if Bloodborne was ported over, but it's by no means like all that on my list, really. I think I've played enough of Bloodborne to be okay with it.
See, I haven't. I've experienced it by proxy twice.
Hmm.
And even then, only parts of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do a full Bloodborne playthrough for Tuesday.
I assume not as a one-shot.
No. Definitely not as a one-shot.
Bloodborne is fun in its own right. My only issue is the replayability is... There's not that much variance when it comes to gameplay, really. There's a bit of a difference between the weapons, but really not that much of one.
I wouldn't mind if they made a Bloodborne 2.
Near what I...
I mean, they made 3 Dark Souls, they can make another Bloodborne.
I mean, they've been working on Elden Ring since forever, and eventually we'll hear more about that.
Yeah.
Damn it. How did it done?
What did you do?
That.
Oh. Yeah.
That's fine. It was a minor dump, all things considered. It's not like they absorb element. Alright, you're blocked. Hit it with a stick. Someone other than Joshua hit it with a stick. There we go.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Sanctus Nova.
Nova. New Esper.
Sure.
I don't know if you want that set as your default
Yeah, that's.
one.
Well, I'm gonna go check right now.
Yeah, unless it's also a heal.
I also need to figure out what I just got.
Avengers, Dual Blades.
Avengers Dual Blades. Okay. So first, equip. I'll give Joshua his fancy dual blades. Oh, well, that's an unfortunate strength number.
Huh.
We're gonna have to call 911 after we stab somebody with these.
Call an ambulance.
But not for me. Tactics, break. Prayers to Adios become ribbons of light to defeat foes.
Here's no die.
I'm actually kind of okay with having her have another attack.
Yeah, it's just a question of which one. Because what you just said is which one's going to be happen if you do the
Right, yeah.
the turn sheet.
Yeah, that's the thing, is I would rather have the one she does when I hit the button be an attack.
Right in here.
I'd rather have her have Sanctus Nova. And then we can
Okay.
keep... Like, we've been in exactly one situation... Sorry, two situations between the two games where we had to emergency cancel out of a heal, or emergency cancel into a heal. And one of those times was in the optional fight with, what's-his-face
Oh, the
mercenary.
bullshit fights.
Yeah, was in the bullshit we have to win fight where he pulls out all the god-awful horseshit stuff. So,
Sanctus Nova.
Sanctus Nova.
Off that shit off that so we can see it.
Yep. Do it on this unsuspecting monster. You go stab him. Whoa. Do your thing.
Oh, Aedios, great Septian Overseer. Shine down thy radiance and smite those who oppose us. Divine light, grant me the strength to punish the wicked.
Two games. What we expect.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
S-craft damage.
Yep.
Nothing
Yeah.
special, but not bad either.
Basically what I was expecting.
Yeah.
And it's AoE, so. Like every other S-craft is equipped with a single target.
Done yet.
One receptive.
Again.
Yeah.
Time travel plot.
No, see, it's just a trans-dimensional chest. It's existed in every dimension where you spawn this far into the game and open the chest.
Ah.
It remembers, but you don't, 'cause you haven't done it yet. This thing.
That's heavy.
He has fire.
Fire!
Like everyone but Paragon has fire.
Dangle, dangle.
Not sure why they decided this straight line dungeon was the one that needed mobs to attack in front of data crystals, but hey, there you go. I guess they did something to break up the fact that it's just a straight line.
Yes. Otherwise, this dungeon would be extra boring.
Hey Jim, do you have the layout for the water temple yet? Or water altar space yet? The what? The water altar space, you know, what you're working on. Dave was working on the fire one. Jim was working on yeah, I've got it right here. 1 second. Make straight line, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste.
Yeah, it's just a boss rush. We're doing something different. I love it. Whew, thank God.
Also has no bosses at the very end.
You got mini bosses.
These things are not mini bosses.
Mini bosses?
These are less
Micro bosses.
enemies than we get by monsters. The monster test fight we did earlier in this same section was more challenging fight. The first one, those that straight up didn't get to attack.
Eh. The Oriole, having learned of our plan, or of the plan, took to force. The Oriole manifested something, entities, so maybe something like that.
Something as his defenders.
Its defenders, and let them,
And sent them.
and sent them in the facility, something. Facility. However, we were saved by our decision to something the underground.
Something the facility underground.
Just one single something connected the blank to the surface. You cannot reach down
Something's attack could not reach down.
beneath the surface. Basically,
The
repeating that
the number of R's.
Yeah.
beneath the surface.
Oh, that's a lot of boxes.
Good luck with that.
The attacks by the something on
But something on and on, day and night without pause.
the attacks by the something went on and on, day and night without pause.
Yeah.
Eventually are defensive unit began to
Reach their limit, or reach its limit.
reach its limit.
Okay. More robots.
There will always be more robots. Crisis on Infinite Robot.
Right.
Not done yet.
Dragon's Fang Whip.
Yeah, it's the Dragon Fang one.
Fangs of ancient beasts affixed to the tip. That was a Belmont item, wasn't it?
Piece of cake.
Whee! Josh was still significantly higher level than most everything else. Alright, everybody gather up. We all need CP, and taking damage gives you CP.
Nicely done.
Bill's character.
Can't all be Josh, we're just getting our CP from watching people fight.
It was golden risotto.
Isn't the real CP just the friends we made along the way?
No, because we're not expending it to attack people. We're not slowly becoming unfriends with people.
A two-target line.
No. Oh, I've robbed you of that Sherazade.
Nicely done.
Kill those enemies. It's just here, it's a monster. Hit it with a stick.
Not done yet.
Moss chest. Get rid of that healer. Nip this in the bud.
All Grand Stream.
Yep.
should be taken up by the grand string, but
Was that? Oh. Most likely.
not a good reason to attack things that are at like 100 or less than 1,000 health, so they should die real early.
Hit with a stick. Showed up just in time to die.
Welcome to die.
Welcome to die. Do you have an appointment?
Oh.
You're not seeing walk-ins right now. You're going to have to live.
Murder the robot.
That's that.
And we got 70 out of that fight alone.
Yep.
8 divination scar. I'm guessing. Significantly reduces her arts attack. No thank you. That is woman only? Yeah, it's woman only. So... Wearing each... I would laugh if, because of the scene from the school play, Joshua could wear female armors.
That would actually be amusing and appropriate.
Joshua's like, yeah, I don't know. I think that was just a one-time thing. What are the stats on it? Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Show up to the fight with the dire wolf. You're wearing a dress. Thunk! Oh, my lung! Yeah, who has 2 sets of working lungs, or is a full pair of working lungs? Not you, buddy. Curtsies. That's the thing I will actually give this game credit for. Going back to the first game.
Well, that
Well,
takes care of that.
not this game, but this series, considering the first and the second game are basically one game smushed together and then cut into 2 separate pieces. But, the previous game, you had a guy in a dress, and the only reason it was uncomfortable for him was because every woman who saw him in that dress was like, you know, now that you mention it, you're actually kind of hot in that dress. Everyone continued to hit on Joshua while he was in the dress. And nobody made, like, special mention of the fact that, you know, or went down the usual, like, joke routes that most RPGs would have.
No, it was because Joshua didn't like being in the dress, because he's a guy and doesn't like wearing dresses, and,
And that was it.
that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did the play. We got, like, 1 or 2 jokes about him being uncomfortable in a dress, but nothing, like, really uncomfortable to watch. I'm looking at you, Persona 4, when I say this. The poster child for yikes awkward moments.
Yeah, then other than that, there was the infiltrating the Royal Palace's maids.
And that got even less mentioned. Mostly because,
Yeah.
unlike the play thing, that took up a relatively short amount of time.
Yes.
That basically consisted of, you remember when we put Joshua in a dress the last time? I'd rather forget it. Okay, we're in the palace now. Begin the jailbreak. Oh, Chloe's about to die.
Yeah.
Fixed it. And
Seems you came up short.
why do I keep sending these robots? They don't work.
I mean, technically, no one's particular robots.
What's that?
No one in particular is sending these robots.
No,
Kind
no.
of.
The bell is always happening before the attack.
Yeah.
We're always
is-
hearing the Dinglehopper's bell go off before it, so it's very clearly she's sending
Yeah.
the robots.
Yeah, this is actually kind of her shtick.
When under attack by the whatever that proper noun is.
Oh, I know what that proper noun is. It's
uh,
reveries.
Oh yeah, because we heard about that mentioned in the first dungeon.
Yeah.
Reveries. Attacked by reveries, we something to finish the blank. But it took time to secure the necessary energy. Something to process. The last five are broken into the something proper. But those last two lines in particular are just kind of a jumble.
Well, it's broken to the facility proper.
Facility, there we go. To the side. Stopping it was difficult.
Not stopping. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is, yeah. The reverie reached the something sections in
An instant. We were just a hair's breadth from total disaster.
where are you getting hairs from?
Huh? We
Where you
were just a
Oh, just a
HAI.
hair. Yeah,
Yeah, just a hair's breadth
from
from total disaster. When the full power for the something was finally
gathered.
was finally gathered.
Just as the reverie set upon us.
We activated,
we activated
the
the first
first blank. Okay.
Data Crystal 10. Wait, does that mean we can actually look back at all of these?
Need to check something because I think I'm gonna fat fingered.
Okay, no, it just has them.
Do we
in
not
order.
have the ones from the first?
Did we give them to someone?
Oh, that might have been what we gave to the professor.
Mm.
And then he looked at the circuitry and the stuff in it and figured out how to do the level 3s. Because he specifically said, like, I've been doing research into the something. I forget what he was doing research into that we had brought him. But
So it's behind the teleporter, obviously.
oh yeah,
Not hidden all behind the teleporter. This is the Ruby Gem.
Ruby Jam. Attack 5.
Even more strength.
What does that cast? Napalm Breath and Cyclone Breath. Or Napalm Breath and Cyclone Napalm.
Both are single targets. Or Cyclone Naked single target.
Both of them are single target, I believe, actually. Yeah, they're both single.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what we have to do now.
Try new stuff. Give the Cyclone Napalm.
Give him the Napalm. Chloe in a fifth of the EP just did that much damage.
No.
Right. Useless attack because it's one of the higher level spells. Got it. I'm sure someone thought that was a good idea for a magic system. Your weak link is, this is Earth.
Yep.
Burn for your crimes.
Nicely done.
Oh, no, wait. One more thing to look at. Your slightly less powerful cousin. But we'll probably end up casting more often. Yeah, we'll probably end up casting that more often.
Casting what more often?
The lower level form of Napalm Cyclone, or Napalm Storm.
Ah.
Because it does 200 damage less for half the EP cost.
Yeah. That's generally how these spells work.
Spells are doo-doo!
Well, that takes care of that.
My
Yeah,
grandfather's work was doo-doo.
No, spells have all the same stat scaling. There's just a minor flat bonus difference.
Piece of cake.
Beat you to it, Chloe. I'll cut you. What'd you say? It was Sieg.
I think Joshua also has Death Scram, which I don't think we've used before.
Ah, yes.
Nicely done.
Death Scream. That's just an area-wide attack with a chance for killing people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Area
We're
wide
gonna-
time attack with chance to kill.
We are going to save that for an enemy that, or for like multiple enemies, but
Yeah.
Well, that takes care of that.
oh, we didn't get attacked in the last room here.
All right.
The Dingle Hopper has run out of hops to dingle.
They light something.
From the facility. Reflected off.
Yeah, it's either reflected or projected off.
Yeah.
Wall of the something berg.
Yeah.
Caught the something floating in the
Up
sky.
in the sky. In mere moments.
The aerial.
Something
Something long. something.
And the reverie
stopped
stopped entirely. Through this, we know that the blah blah was successful. Governing the power of space was seeded to nullify the Oriole.
Something held absolute dominion over space itself. And to utterly sever the
Connections of
connection
space.
to space.
Something,
Blank,
something,
blank,
something,
blank,
something,
blank, blank,
something,
blank.
something, something.
Blank seal, blank, 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 blank.
Horga
hard,
borga, horga borga, horga
and
hard,
blank,
horga
blank,
borga,
blank,
and
blank,
send.
blank city into blank, 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 and successfully blank froze blank. Data Crystal 11 is useless.
Yep.
That's just insulting.
God damn it. And we pushed the chest off into space. Sapphire Talisman. Chest armor.
Ragnarok.
Oh, harsh.
Stone Wall Crusher.
Shoes. The Regina Garter. Metallic footwear enhances the joints for max defense. That's additional arts. So immediately,
And not as good as the Dwellers.
not as good as the Duenna slippers. She's already got Regina Gardner's, so Estelle gets the Regina Gardner's.
Yep.
And there's a treasure chest behind the teleporter up here.
Oh, and there's a healer, which means we're gonna go fight
Yep.
the Bewitching Belle, and maybe actually figure out why the hell she's in Ouroboros, besides getting those free coupons.
Who knows? Okay, so behind us is a chest.
The Master Beads.
So, recommended to equip anti-confusion accessories, such as those master beads just picked up.
Okay.
This, according to the guys, this won't be an easy fight. In addition to Luciola, Trabuca, Zaquim, and all runes are back. Same strategy as the time we fought her in Mistwald. She releases Tempest Dance to help damage everyone. She also uses Firestorm to deal fire elemental damage at a distance. Each for long attack pushes you back a bit. Recommend having Joshua do death screams right at the start to get rid of the all runes. And then it still has the two things where Zakum can only take physical damage, and Jabuko can only take arts damage.
Okay. I have to get rid of one of you.
And once you get rid of Jabuko and Zakum, it's pretty easy to kill off Lucoka. Or Luciola.
Which does it say to recommend getting rid of first?
So it recommends right off the bat firing off Death Screams with Joshua to kill the all runes that are going to be on the map.
Okay.
And then once you're down to just Zakum, Jabuko, and Luciola, Zakum can only take physical damage, so he's immune to arts, so you have to use physical attackers, so Joshua can go after him.
Okay.
And then you dedicate arts user to attack everything else using earth or fire, or earth or time arts is what they recommend.
Okay.
And then once you get rid of Jabuko and Zakum, Luciola is pretty easy to finish off. And remember that if you use S-Crass count as physical, so you can't use them against Jabuko.
Okay, so... Death Scream! Don't bother going back Yep.
when you can't do it.
Yeah. And they're probably both going to move anyway.
Very likely.
We'll gamble.
As flowers bloom and wither, spin.
And she's starting with an F.
Yeah.
Your S-Crafts suck!
Yeah, that wasn't really all that impressive.
Yeah. It did not take out the thingamabobbers.
No, there's nothing to do.
Yeah.
Oh, I can get away with that.
Ah.
Excellent. Okay. Takes care of that. now...
Now have Joshua basically pile into Beckham, and everyone else can throw shit at Shizuka.
Yep.
They recommend Earth or Time.
Time, got it. So she's got a bunch of Earth, so...
Then he takes junk for anything but Earth, but takes double from Earth, so just
Yep.
can't run away.
And dead.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Before I forget that. Yeah. Go past that. You have no Earth. Okay. But you do have Hellkins.
Run away! Oh, he's probably line both of them.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, she has Earth.
Oh, yeah, she's like
Although, no, it doesn't matter if you're attacking Luciola, but if you're hitting the other thing,
Yeah.
it's just Earth.
I think that one's still gonna get taken out by an attack. So, or by the fire that Chloe's casting.
Yeah.
So,
Could just be lazy and cast Titanic Roar.
Yeah.
Does hit the map.
yep.
Now, granted, hits the map or not doesn't really matter what doesn't do damage to one of the things.
Just one.
One or the other.
I brought a ghost! Why aren't you attacking it? I hate all of you.
Yeah, we attack the ghost, be happy.
Hey. Hey, Luciola. This is what an S-Craft looks like. My head. Ow.
Mine was
Birth-
Amy.
Birthday can't remember. Words hard. Brain bleeding. No, we're not going to get an explanation. We weren't going to get an explanation anyway. I defeated you! We did an eagle splitter strike on your cranium!
No, she's not incorrect. You did defeat her little ghost.
I did, yes. I double killed 4 things. And then single killed her.
I joined the Society of Darkness to understand the darkness in my own heart.
That's dumb. You're dumb.
I've just set the controller down at this point for a second. I want that line to sink in.
Luciola, secretly the master of masters. I pushed him, it was funny.
No, she actually did push him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty obvious.
Yep.
That's why she brought it up.
Look, all I'm saying is the union negotiations were not going that well, and I decided to take a more direct approach to getting a bonus.
I just tried to kill you with Ghost.
Why does his screaming sound like ding-a-ling-a-ling?
Every time we hear about him, we always hear his bell ring. People retire, Luciola.
I want to go do boats. I want to go do things involving boats. I'm big on those.
Man, I can't swing on these damn ropes anymore.
Look, I'm gonna do the knife trick, and sooner or later, some kid in the audience is gonna have a third eye, and by that I mean he's going to have a knife wound in his head.
Or his eye.
Or his eye, yes. I'll give him a second eye inside of the first eye.
I'll split one eye into 2.
And then they will call the police on me, and I will be in prison. I don't want that. See? She doesn't give a fuck! She's there for the fucking coupons!
You asked me to do it, so I did it.
I was never here in the first place. It was an illusion.
Bullshit! You're hiding behind that pillar. I can see you.
Go to the door!
She's just gonna jump off the side. And then make an illusion of a trampoline at the bottom.
It's like, are they gone?
Yeah, you should have realized the moment she joined Ouroboros that she was either, like, pure evil, or she was the bored kind of evil, where she wants to watch the world burn because she can't browse Reddit.
You guys are bad at this.
Their ships look like little turtles.
Should we have warned them that Ouroboros is a giant fuck-off airship?
Also, come on. I'm gunning for it hard. I want it to be a thing. Cassius Bright is the mastermind. Emergency Order 1. 1 bottle of 151.
Emergency Order 151. This is Cassius Bright. Execute order. Edward 40 Hands. This time I'm gonna beat the queen. Next scene, Cassius Bright is laying on the ground. We just had a drink.
I was not expecting Edward 40.
No, it's expected Edward 40 Hands.
Holy shit. Okay, so I have a serious question for both of you.
Uh-huh.
We are going to be slammed immediately into another dungeon. It is
Correct.
5 o'clock right now. Do you want to just leave it until next time, or do you want to power through and do the last dungeon? So that we can go straight into cleanup mode next time.
I'm fine either way. This is a... Just based on the map, this is the longest of all the dungeons.
Hmm.
Of
So-
these 4.
So we should probably save it for next time.
Okay. I knew that we were probably either just going to get through all 3 dungeons or have to split this up again.
Yeah.
It's also the most complicated map.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
probably best then that we...
To give you an idea, the first one we did tonight went up to teleporters lettered through G. This one goes through teleporters lettered up to N.
Jesus.
I mean, this one also has a bunch of just like teleporters that lead to a corridor to another teleporter, but it's still a cluster.
Oh, okay, we can bring anyone we want.
Yeah, and bring anyone we want. The guide recommends bringing Kevin along because Braille Sphere is useful against the boss. But we do have someone able to cast Shara can cast Earthwall, so
Yeah. Think we're just gonna
Ready?
take our regular team.
Together now!
but according to the guide, the first turn of the boss fight is rough.
So, first thing I'm probably gonna do then is I'm going to, before I forget about it, I'm gonna set this back to Ludicrous 2, because it sounds like we may need a emergency thing. And that's just so I don't forget about it. And then we'll save it here and do the dungeon next time.
Yep.
Okay, that's why they recommend bringing Kevin. There's 2 boss fights.
There's 2 boss fights? Okay.
There's 2 boss fights. The first one's a surprise attack.
Okay. We do get to change party members on the bus here. So if we decide in the next one that we want to swap Kevin out, we can do so.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it would mean losing either Chloe or Scheherazade. I would probably swap Scheherazade out for...
Probably stop Scheherazade to close our healer.
Yeah.
But anyway, so...
Although actually, if we're taking Kevin, we can swap. We
Oh,
can
right, because
swap,
Kevin also
yeah,
has
'cause
water
Kevin's a healer.
slots. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
We'll figure
anyway.
it out.
So, yeah.
Yep.
Thank you for joining us today on our Sound Goblins Saturday stream. We're starting to get backstory for Ouroboros of questionable quality.
Questionable is definitely a way of putting it.
But we are at least getting backstory, so they're at least fulfilling on that. Join us tomorrow when we'll continue on through Sound Goblin story time and see what's going on in Danganronpa.
Yep.
And Tuesday we'll be doing something.
Yeah.
It's kind of a grab bag at this point, unless we decide to start another series. We'll figure it out.
Yep.
In the meantime, though, I've been your host, the Krampus.
Haven't you?
I've been Vincent.
All right, and have a good one, y'all.
Yep.
Bye, everyone.